Good morning everyone, this is me Mohsen Khan, and what topic I'm going to discuss today is, you may have a question in your mind that why sometimes dollar price goes up and sometimes go down. The case may be a little bit different for developed countries and underdeveloped countries, and some people may have also a question in their mind that how we can control the price of dollar. And another problem, when a country try to get loan from IMF, so sometime IMF put very strict conditions on that country that you should increase the price of gas, electricity, petrol, etc. So some people don't understand the reason behind this. So I'm going to discuss the first issue, that why the price of dollar increase or decrease. So the case is very common. Sometimes we see that when the demand increase for any commodity, so we see that there is a rise in price of that commodity, that hike the price of that commodity. Similarly is the case with dollar, that when there is an increase in demand for dollar, so that increase the price of dollar. Don't worry, I will explain how. So the case may be different for developed countries and underdeveloped countries, but the changes are not too much. So as we know that mostly international trade is done in dollar, right? We cannot pay to other countries, especially in the case of underdeveloped countries or developing countries whose currency is not that much credible that other countries accept that, right? So okay, and why we cannot pay in our own currency, that is a different issue. I will definitely upload another video for that, but now I will just explain the reason why the price of dollar go up and down. So when merchants or government imports anything to country, so they pay in dollar for that, right? Let's suppose merchants in Pakistan, they are importing mobile phones from China, right? So China will not accept Pakistani currency or rupee from that merchants. That will demand to pay us in dollar. But now what happened with that mobile in Pakistan? People in Pakistan, they buy that mobile in their local currency. They give rupee, right, to merchants. But merchants ahead cannot pay that rupee to Chinese traders or Chinese government. So what they do with that currency? They go to central bank or open market to exchange that currency for dollar. They give Pakistani rupee to central bank, and central bank gives dollar to these merchants. Now they can pay for that mobile phones to China. So now you see that we are paying in rupee, but that rupee is of no use for merchants and of no use for government. So now there is an so if the imports will keep on increasing, so traders, merchants will need more and more dollars. So there will be an increase in demand for dollar. Now if government have enough reserves of dollars, central bank or private banks, they have enough reserves of dollars, there is no shortage of dollar, so the price of dollar will remain stable. But now let's suppose there is shortage there is shortage of dollar with government. So now what will happen? Merchants will face difficulties to get dollar from central bank because government has shortage of it. So sometimes government also don't want to give dollars to merchants because the government want to restrict imports, right? So if merchants are unable to get dollars from central bank or from government, so now they will go to market to collect dollars either from private bank or from private people in market. So now those people in market, they understand that there is shortage of dollar with government, right? So they take benefits from such situation. Now let's suppose the price of dollar is 115 Pakistan, but they know that there is now shortage of dollar with government, so they take benefit from that situation. They will say, okay, but we are not offering dollar at 150 rupees, we will give you dollar at 160 rupees. As merchants also need dollars because they cannot stop their trade, so they will have to buy dollar at 160. The next day again merchants goes to market, so they will say, no, we are not ready to give you dollar at 160, we will give you dollar at 170. So now you see, when there is shortage of dollar, so why the price of dollar goes up? Because of these people who are sitting in market or private bank, because they want to get benefit from such situation. So that is the biggest reason in countries like Pakistan are underdeveloped countries. Okay, so now the problem in developed countries may be a little bit different, as we see that USA has increased the rate of interest. So many people want to earn interest on dollars, so they will collect dollars from market and they will keep it in bank just to earn the profit, right? So how we can control? Okay, now there is a problem. Why country face shortage of dollar? Actually, a country can earn dollars either from exports. You will exports your goods to other countries and they will also pay you in dollar, right? And either country can get loan from institutes like IMF, World Bank, etc. So if the imports of a country is more than the exports, so definitely they are earning less dollars while they are spending more dollars, right? So okay, there may be also another question, that why we cannot pay in our local currency. Are there any chance that can we trade in local currency with other countries? That is also a different topic. I will upload video on it, but at least at this time my focus is on how we can how the price of dollar increase or decrease, or how we can control it. So to control the price of dollars, there should be restrictions on imports. As I have explained in this video earlier, that anything which we want to import to our country, we pay for that in dollars, right? So if we are not importing commodities like luxurious cars, mobile phone, watches, or different things, if we import if we